Just a quick one for you, Dad. I'm racing, running around. But listening to the radio, listening to an interview with a guy, I think his last name is Miller. He's the lead singer for a group called Mercy Me. Known primarily for the song called I Can Only Imagine. He was talking about his own dad. Without going into too much detail. His story about his dad. Aside from his dad getting terminal cancer, I hope that his dad's story is my story about you. He saw his dad transform in front of him. And it wasn't until much later that when his dad was gone, passed away, that he realized how much he misses his dad, how much he loves his dad. Heck, I'm that way right now with you, and you're alive. I long for you to be part of my family's life. Like I said many times in the previous videos, I'm sorry. Hard to talk. It's hard to talk when I'm in a panic to take care of my family. Get to work on time. I don't know. Sorry, Dad, this is a really jumbled up video. I just heard some of this interview and it made me think of you, and I just want Jesus to save you. You know, as much as you adhere to the philosophy of he who has the most toys when he dies wins, or you want to slide into your grave and you land at the bottom and you react, woo, what a ride. I don't want that for you. I don't want your end to be the grave. Do you understand that, Dad? The only way I could say this is because I'm talking to a phone, recording a video, posting it on a YouTube channel, in hopes that maybe someday you're going to actually hear it. Maybe because some would see that I'm just too much of a coward to tell you this face to face. But I'll be honest, Dad, my life is so very busy that I barely talk to even to the family that I do talk to. Just ask Aunt Cindy how few times I'm able to talk to her. It's because we are so busy. I know that's just excuse making for me not talking to you face to face, man to man. But at least at this moment, when I'm racing from Eureka back to McKinleyville, at least you get a glimpse that I'm not some lazy Peg Bundy-like homemaker. And what's worse is that I'm a man doing that. Hey, I admit it, I'm a homemaker right now. Gina told me that last night. When was that? About 1 in the morning. When we were both up trying to take care of Jasper, who had yet another seizure last night. She told me I was a homemaker, that she was appreciating what I do. that I do good cleaning around the house, that I'm making the dinners when I get home from when I get off work. And she told me those are things that she can't do because it's what she wants to do it, and as much as she misses doing that because of the circumstances in our life, that is why she's making the big chunk of the money that comes into the house. And that's why I'm making less than what she's making right now, but I'm still earning enough to get the good insurance for our whole family. It's circumstances, it's the teamwork. We're both working during the day, and she's not only working and making the majority of the money that comes into our home, she is also having to greatly modify her career so that she can be the caretaker for Jasper, because of her pre-med background, because of her training, because of everything, because of her, who she is as a passionate person, which is primarily as a mother. I'm sorry, I'm yelling this out, but this is the circumstances of the life of your eldest son. And I'm hoping that you see these videos and at least you would see me in the middle of this, with me trying to race home and trying to take care of my family, just how wrong you are for what you did. Jesus told me, it teaches that we have to forgive. Not just a few times, and then if they don't change, just forget about it and then foster a grudge and then be completely bitter and hateful towards the person that hurt you. His disciples came up to him and asked him, Lord, how many times should I forgive my brother? 7 times? Unto 7 times? And Jesus said, no, 70 times 7. And he said that. And what is 70 times 7? 490. And that's not a set in stone number. But even if I doubt it was, but even if it was, if you forgive somebody even 490 times, one logic would dictate that even by that, what is this, a short number, that even by then it would become a habit. You know, and deep down, I know I'm ranting right now because I'm upset because of the circumstances that's going on. I forgive you, Dad, for what you put my family through. What I'm saying is that I'm not venting. Well, yeah, I am kind of venting because there's still hurt. Some wounds heal with time. All right? But at least I'm trying to give you some sort of glimpse of how difficult it is. And even when I was just Susie Homemaker, when we moved home, moved into your house, and I apparently caused such great shame because I suddenly have been transformed into a woman in front of you. Please know this, Dad, that those things happen because of the circumstances that had happened. An opportunity arose way back when for my wife to make a lot more money. And because of that, she took on the money making of the family in order to help with the survival of my family. And I had to swallow my pride and take on the homemaker role to a family that was twice as big as the family that you have. I may make another video later today, but right now I just want to let you know, or at least give you a glimpse of somewhat, just a man having a breakdown. All right, I'll calm down and make a video a little later. Talk to you soon.